Hey, good afternoon. Let these notifications go out. Let you know I'm out here. Having some fun today. I saw the roster of planes that were going to be here. Dunkin' Donuts, Mario, a couple Star Alliances, and I couldn't resist. So real quick, this is Mike, Logan in flight, sitting here on top of Terminal B parking garage. Let me turn my volumes down a little bit, make sure I'm not killing everybody here with sound. There we go. I'm on the sunroof today, top deck, and I couldn't resist. I wasn't planning on coming today. I had other engagements. Those engagements no longer needed my assistance, we'll say that. So I had some time, and I really needed to come here today. I just really needed to. This is my therapy. This is my fun. So, and I figured, hey, why not come here, do a little impromptu live stream, and have some fun. I'm not sure who's even on here yet. We got Alex. People, no, this is a very impromptu, so it gets notifications going out still. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah. That's all I'm really going to say. Just going to enjoy ourselves here and let the chips fall where they may. All right, we have a 737 MAX 9 coming in from San Francisco. Hey, Alex. Hey, Joshua. How you guys doing? Hey, Chris. Chris, I'm sorry. When you posted those liveries today, that Dunks plane got my attention. My skills at church were no longer needed. So I'm like, hey, why not come out here and have some fun? I okayed it with Kelly. I'm all set. So how you guys doing? We got everyone jumping on now all of a sudden. Let me see. We got Chris. We got Laura, Sam, Breezy Aviation, blah, blah, blah. Kevin Kelly, Airlines. Other ones I want to come in here and see. IHG Hotel and Resorts livery. Another one I have not seen. Talk about your product placement. Well, Dunks may be a little late tonight. We'll see what happens. I have to pick up my daughter tonight after this, so we'll see. Maybe Dunks will be overcaffeinated and get here early. We'll see what happens. Even from Alex here, who's a very reliable source. I'm not sure if he's out here right now. Jeff, how you doing? We have Southwest here heading to Chicago Midway. Eric, how you doing? Yeah, let me look at this microphone issue here. I think I might have done something incorrectly. Coming out of church mode. Let me see, testing. Oh, that could be it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test. Testing 1, 2. Maybe this will be better. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, we got Ita coming in as well. Ita coming in from Rome. Yeah, let me know if this sounds better. Hopefully it looks like it should be better. Had my computer in church mode. So we'll see what happens. North Shore spotter. Yeah, I was debating going over to Terminal C, Central Parking. It's going back and forth, but I like it here. Nicholas, how you doing? North Shore, you saw go over your house? So is the sound still doing weird stuff? Let me know. I can adjust some volumes here. So let me know if the sound's okay. Everything sounds okay to me, but that does not mean it sounds okay to everybody else. Testing 1, 2. Hello, hello. All right. It seems like it's working fine. That was my scream test. So I'm not sure. The wind's supposed to change. I think earlier in the night, Constitution Beach, they're going to be landing, taking off on the 2-2s. Taking off over Castle Island, depending on which side you like to be on. Here's JetBlue coming in from West Palm Beach. Eric, how you doing? Sorry, this is an impromptu, but I had to get out here. Supposed to get Mario at least. I was supposed to be here the other night, never showed up. We had that Anon Airlines behind the building here now, but that's a livery I've not seen before. Had to get that one. And the potential of having planes park right here would be great. Not sure where this guy's going. Oh, we have a Delta heading to Athens on 15 right. Yeah, Chris, you can fix the slow-mo. I did that not knowing who was going to be here, since it is an impromptu. Here we have Delta coming in at A220, coming in from MCI. I think that's Kansas City. Cape Air. It's right in front of me here. There it is. Camera's not liking the outside here today. Oh, Betsy, thank you so much. Headed to the Duncan Fund. And unfortunately, hopefully Duncan was going to land here, but it sounds like it might not land until later on tonight. I might not be here that late, but if not, I will use your funds to get a coffee and have fun. Thank you so much, Betsy. It's a JetBlue coming in from Traverse City, an A220. So on my way in here, I actually had ATC going, listening to it, of course, on the radio. And there was a private plane at the end of the runway, right up there, and had a flat tire. The front tire went flat on it. So it actually slowed everyone down. They all had to go out short and turn around to use the full runway. So here's that Anon Airlines special livery. Yep, Jeff, I saw that. That's cool. It should be going out next couple days. So it should be shipped. I think on Tuesday we'll ship out. Yeah, if anyone's interested, there's a merch shop. You can get it on the YouTube channel. We have hoodies, T-shirts, all different things. Use Logan10, get 10% off, and just enjoy. Hoodies are not required yet for me out here at Logan, but they will be soon once the weather kicks in some more, you know? All right. We got Olivia. How you doing? All right, taking off now. We have JetBlue flight 387 heading to LAX. North Shore spotter. I mean, I like the Dunks plane just because of the colors. That's really cool. The Mario plane, you know, brings it back to you. For us, some of us here on the chat, brings it back to our childhood. We got all the colors here. We got Ita, we got Hanan, and then we got a Spirit coming around the other side here. I'm not sure where that Spirit came from, but it went right to the international terminals. Must have been from some international location, I think. Where did it come from? It just shows it's going to Orlando. So we'll see what happens with that. Look at this flashing light truck over here. I'm not sure what it's here for. Don't know. You got people about to board on that Cape Air, the second one to the left there. When I came in, there were 3 fire trucks went in front of me, and they, as I set up, they disappeared and went back. Kevin, how you doing? Good afternoon. Oh, we're getting attacked already. Look out. You also have a Discord channel. So, it's fun between the fun. Hop on there. There's people, every day we put on the deliveries that are coming in here today, which is what's inspired me to come today. People put on plane spotting pictures that they've seen, planes over their houses, all kinds of stuff, different chats. So feel free to jump on there, whatever you want, have some fun, talk to everybody that's on the chat here pretty much. That's a lot of fun. What else we got? We got that, we got Instagram, YouTube. So all these links can be found on YouTube channel. And also can be found at loganinflight.com. So they're all there. We have this JetBlue here causing all the racket, starting its engines up. Let me see here. We have a NetJet's coming in. And there it is. Looks like a little Cheetahborough from Nantucket. Yeah, this JetBlue here is making a racket. All right, the Lurkers Lounge is fully stocked bar. All right. The buffet, lobster tail, shrimp, sushi. All right, we're all set. And it's also just a beautiful day out here today. Couldn't pass it up. Like I said, this is my therapy. This is what I enjoy doing. Oh, cool, Sam. That's neat. Now we have a Tecnam 2012 Cape Air. Heading to parts unknown. Alright, they're out of here. I have American Airlines 22 right, heading to Dallas-Fort Worth, an A321. Got clear for takeoff, and that's being paired with a Delta E-175 coming in from Jacksonville. stick with the Jacksonville, I guess. American's taking its time to get down the runway. All right, that JetBlue's finally gone. I can turn on my microphone around here. All right, here's that American. I gotta turn off my autofocus here. It's killing. There we go. All right, we got a big one coming in. What is this one? Delta 757 coming in from LAX. Flight 639. That's cool. Boston to Orlando. April. I'm hoping to get down to Orlando before April. We'll see who gets there first, you or me. All right, Betsy. Yeah, I'm giving up the Pats game today for this. I have no idea what the scores or anything. I just really had to get out here today. Next coming in is United Airlines coming in from Chicago, an A321neo. Well, if anyone in the chat's watching the Patriots game at all or has any score updates, throw it on there. I'm just curious. Well, Spirit Airlines heading out of here. There it is. Spirit Airlines heading to Orlando. A321, flight 2179. Well, that's got to be a joke. That can't be real. Well, we got some a little more serious over here. Not sure what's going on. Might have been someone on that second Cape Air maybe had some issues. That's my guess. That's where they seem to be close to. We have Air France coming in. That's A350-900. Glenn, how you doing? Good afternoon. Got some water action out here today too. There's a couple cruise ships in port. One of them looks like to be a Royal Caribbean. The other one looks to be not a Royal Caribbean. But I'll see what time they leave. I'm not planning to stay all night here. I might wait for the A380s if they're coming in. I haven't even looked at the roster for those. A couple planes. I got to pick up my daughter tonight. I see this plane here. It looks like it's a Virgin Atlantic coming in. A330-900 coming in from London Heathrow. All right, since you guys are good at the Pat's question score, anyone have the score on the Ryder Cup? Oh, the things I do for you guys. My two favorite things I do on Sunday is, well, three favorite things. I go to my parents' house for food, watch the Patriots, and today is the Ryder Cup. And for some reason, I'm here today. McElroy's having fun. All right. Yeah, yesterday he had to get a security detail around him. People were harassing him. It's just golf, guys. Have fun. Your life doesn't depend on it. All right, we got a JetBlue heading to San Francisco, an A321neo. Let me get some sound on this one. Hey, Joseph. Yep, I hear what you're saying. They're watching planes taking off for years. Just amazing how these things do what they do. All right, we have Scandinavian Airlines, A330. There we go. We got a Delta taking off, heading to Reagan. Hey, Prickles, how you doing? Welcome back. A little afternoon, Sunday afternoon of plane spotting. All right, next to arrive, we have, I think, the Swiss Air coming in from Zurich, A330-300. And here we have Air France here in the sin bin, and a JetBlue heading to Reagan. We'll do the JetBlue and head back to the Swiss Air in a second. Oh, 21 and 16, all right. All right, here's Swiss Air coming in from Zurich, an A330-300. Still got that construction going on up there. They're out there 24/7 trying to get that done. All right, Air France seems to have a home. So just real quick, this is Mike, Logan Flight. Started about a half hour ago or so. Having some fun here in Terminal B parking garage on the sunroof, top deck here. Another the fire truck coming back from when it left earlier. No emergency, I guess. So yeah, I'm just having some fun here. I saw the roster that's out here today. and hopefully most of them will be coming in. Sounds like Dunks will be coming in later on tonight. Might be a little too late, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they got to hit a mushroom or something in the way in, get superpowers or something. Get star power. But yeah, just having some fun here. If you're on here, hit the like button for sure. Subscribe if you're interested. Today was a very impromptu show. I wasn't planning on coming out here. An engagement that I had earlier no longer required me, so I'm like, hey, I'm coming out here. So hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you're going to find this, is the notifications. And yeah, there's all kinds of other YouTube-y things. We got a store. Links are on the YouTube channel, loganinflight.com. There's a Logan 10 discount code. We have t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, all kinds of things. Spirit shirts, I think we have those out there. I'm almost positive those are out there. Some cups, stickers, all kinds of stuff. So feel free, have some fun with that stuff. We have a Discord channel. Oh, we got the Cape Air rainbow flag coming in. We have a Discord channel, so join that. You can have some fun between the fun and during the fun, and it's pretty much going active all the time. Between Chris and myself, we try and keep all the liveries that are coming in each day, a list of them out there, so you can see what's happening. And yeah, so we have that. And yeah, just I guess the biggest thing, hit the like button so we know that you're here. I know not all platforms have chat capabilities, but I think all platforms have like capabilities. So do that. That'd be great, just to see who's here. So yeah, just having some fun here today. We got Swisser here over here in the sin bin. So Sam, definitely I think Friday will be here for sure. And like I said, during the week, it depends on my schedule. I'll try to post as early as possible when I'm going to be here. Like I said, sometimes sometimes it just surprises me as well. It's Southwest here, heading to St. Louis. 737 MAX 8. Yeah, I'll try and post the show as soon as I know. All right. Got SAS passing in review. We got Swiss Air. We have Cape Air. We have Chester from Boston Airlines there as well. We have a Porter coming in from Toronto. Yeah, I love the Cape Airs in front of the bigger planes. Oh, we got a JetBlue heading to JFK. A22300. So right now we have the 22s in play. That is the orange and yellow from the top right down to the bottom left there. The 22R is being used for takeoffs and some landings, and 22L is being used for just about all the landings. They will take some of the bigger planes will take off on 22L if they can. Next is Aer Lingus coming in from Shannon. A321neo. The Cayenne from Norway. How you doing? Yep, nice to see the A330. It's out of sight right now, but that's pretty cool. It's a nice one to see. All right, looking off a JetBlue 2896 for vid poster. He is dog sitting. All right, 2896, and where are they coming in from? All right, JetBlue coming in from Madrid, A321neo, 2260. All right, they made it. Now we got Porter out here in the sin bin, waiting for a spot. Det Riggs, how you doing? Good afternoon. All right, check the radar here, see what's going on. Next to come in, the JetBlue coming in from Fort Myers, an A320, flight 266. Now you have a Delta taking off, heading to Orlando, an A321. Look at the Delta taking off. They're going to a fun place, heading to Orlando. I keep saying in my head, 2896, 2896. 2896, JetBlue. Ah, 266, your dad's favorite flight to take back from Fort Myers after a long winter there. All right. Next taking off is Delta, heading to Baltimore in E175. It's just about to start taxiing. Oh, there's Aer Lingus coming in from Shannon, taxiing. This is Delta coming down the runway. Another beautiful day here. Blue skies everywhere. Love it. There we go. Worldwide jet charter. Coming in from State College. 370 miles away. What in the world was that? Oh. See here, Bluey had a bird strike in 22, but obviously back. Okay. All right, what we got going on here now? We got a couple of planes. One plane lined up. We have a Delta on 22 right, going to head to LaGuardia in E175. Checking out the waterways out here, looking for any signs of the Codzilla, which I do not see. We got Delta coming in also from Atlanta in A321. we got the ambulances leaving with an escort. Heading in that direction is one of the main gates to get out of here to the major highways over near Terminal E. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone will be okay. So yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying this. Like I said, this is a very impromptu show. Just had to get out here, have some fun. It's absolutely beautiful here today. Yep, Citizen. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't know what else to say here. Just so nice. I don't know, Sam. They're both fully packed with live action, you know? I mean, look how fast this plane's going. It's going about as fast as a right tackle. And where else can you see the back end of an airplane, you know? Come on. How can you compare this to football? We have Delta coming in from Reagan, E170. Flight 5693. Just about over Bayswater Street. Another place I got to get back out to and video from. Today would be a great day for it because they're landing on the 2-2s, taking off on 2-2s, so they'll be right in front of us. Someday I'll go back over there. The water out here, see what's a lot of boat action out there. A bunch of sailboats. Still have not seen Codzilla yet, but it is out there somewhere. Yeah, it must be a beautiful day over at Castle Island, which is right behind the block here. All these boats pass right in front of it. Some only like 20, 30 meters out, or yards, however you want to measure. So like right there, it's really cool. And next coming in, we have I think it's an exec jet, NetJets, coming in from LaGuardia. A Embraer Phenom 300E. There it is. Yeah, parking at Castle Island can be really crazy. I find if you orbit enough, you can find a spot. A lot of turnover, a lot of people getting in and out of there. All right, we got the Cape Air down here. I think, well, I'm not sure which Cape Air it was. It had the medical attention needed. I think it was the second one in. That's where you saw all the trucks and everything earlier. So the one just to the closest, one closer to us than the rainbow flag one. I have American Airlines coming in from Philadelphia, flight 1257, 737-800. And that's being paired with United Airlines, taking off on 22 right. An A320 heading to Denver. I think we'll get the landing before the other one takes off. They made it safely, and that United is slowly heading down the runway. Should see it in a second here. Oh, not without a Logan whale all of a sudden. Let's see that JetBlue in front of us here again. Different JetBlue. causing the Logan wheel to trigger. I'll go down there, Castle Island, sometime when they have one of these 5K runs. You can't get close to the place. Here's United heading to Denver. Oh, I see a Super Mario just taking off from JFK. Actually, taking off from Atlanta, I'm sorry. So it should be here in a couple hours. A little delayed in all the planes here, it looks like. We have Delta 400, A321neo coming in from San Francisco. Oh, a little bumpy landing. He's going this time, though. Mario has got his coins. There's JetBlue A220 heading to Philadelphia, flight 2159. Maybe I'm good luck being here. The Pats are winning. Yeah, I agree, Eric. That was a little bit of a shaky landing on that one. Now we got JetBlue flight 70 coming in from Fort Lauderdale. If I can find it, where is it? There it is. And A320. Nice smooth landing on that one. That's a 9.5 if I ever seen one. We have Delta here at 737 heading to Miami. Must be fully loaded. Wow. Didn't even make the brick. Alright, they're out of here. We got Chester here. See how long he's going to hang around for until he gets a new paint job. Alright, we got Delta coming in from Asheville, and E175, flight 5685. And we have a private jet there, heading parts unknown. The A380s are pretty good. Last week there was one that was, I think it was it British Airways? One of them on Friday night. It was a little jumpy. You could tie a touchdown, jumped up, touchdown again. But it spilled your drink. We have Delta here in A321 heading to Atlanta. We got United Airlines coming in, 737-900 coming in from Newark. Yeah, Friday the crosswinds on Friday. They were landing with a direct 90-degree perpendicular crosswind. They weren't too strong, but enough to cause confusion and delay. We have Delta Flight 1127 heading to Minneapolis, an A321. And the bank to the left. Oh, my radar is still in Atlanta looking at that Mario plane. Canadian girl, how you doing? Good afternoon from Logan Airport, Logan in flight. We got a JetBlue coming in, flight 434 from San Francisco. A321. Hello, Pierre. How you doing? From France. Just had an Air France land about, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes ago now. I'll be taking off in a little bit. Just real quick, this is Mike, Logan in flight, been on for about an hour now. And just having some fun here, top of Terminal B parking garage. Yeah, that's really it. I'm glad you found the channel. Feel free to hit the like button for sure. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Today was an impromptu show, so notifications was a critical thing today. I'm sure it pops up different places, but notifications you would have known. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to be here or not. I had other plans for the entire day. But things happened, and hey, now I'm here. So yeah, feel free, like I said, subscribe, notifications, hit that like button. We have a Discord chat. You can talk to everyone in the chat here, or pretty much are on that Discord chat. You can talk to them during the week, have some fun during the week, have some fun during during the show. We got a merch store as well, Logan Flight t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, cups, all kinds of stuff. So we get everything there. That can be found on the YouTube channel and loganinflight.com. There's also a discount code of Logan10 to get 10% off any purchase you make. So yeah, it's all about the fun. Everything is reasonably priced. So you can just get the merch and have some fun with it. You know, that's what it's all about. The reason the merch is out there is I wanted a sweatshirt, or I wanted a T-shirt. Then I wanted a sweatshirt. Now we get hoodies and everything out there, so it's just fun. Also have memberships here as well. You can do the super chat, super likes, all that kind of stuff, super stickers. Feel free to join as members. We have some member events, like on Friday night we had a members only chat. Give the mods a break, so all the members were able to chat. A lot of these shows I'm putting up in 4K. I'm recording also, and I'll post those out on the channel. So if you have a 4K TV, you can watch it in 4K. It's the same show, just looks a little different. That's all. But the option is there to do it, so I just do it. All right, what do we got coming in next? We got taking off here. Next taking off, we have a NetJets heading to Denver. Anything coming in? We have a plane coming in. Let's see here. So I'm looking around, see what's going on. I see these planes coming in and planes taking off, looking down there. So that plane coming in here is American Airlines A321neo coming in from Miami. We just saw Pierre just joined the Discord. Welcome to the Discord, Pierre. Yeah, it's just this. This is all about fun. Just having fun. Like I say, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Although it sounds like the Patriots are having fun today. If you're flying to Scotland with your dad from Toronto, oh man. Yeah, I've had some Scotland conversations going on recently. Gotta think about that one. Good American Airlines, A321. Hasn't updated information. Came from Charlotte, so we assume it's going back to Charlotte. Yeah, Scotland. I want to get there someday. Most of my family is from Scotland or England. I think the furthest east I've gone is end of Cape Cod. No, I did Iceland. All right, things are quiet down here. This Alaskan airline should be ready to go. Everything's been pulled away. All the checks. Like I see a grounds guy coming out there. I'm not sure what this is. We have an A220, looks like a go-around. A220 coming in from Wilmington. By 1290, looks like it's a go-around. Not quite sure why, I don't see anything on the runway. That's going right over me. And look at the runway to see if anything's out there. And you can see what I can see. There's no planes on the runway. The American was well off the runway. So they're going to be going around and try it again. That was where I was just looking down there to see the plane, and I see the belly of the plane. Like, I never see the belly of the plane. What's going on? So that was flight 1290, coming in from Wilmington. So hopefully they'll be coming in. Like I said, I don't see anything else out here that could have caused the issues. We got some boats out here that are anchored out here, just spinning around. So every once in a while we get the profile of these boats, and then they spin around, and we just get the front of it. It is a little quiet today. It was quiet on Friday night, or later on Friday night as well. But I had to get out here. Another boat over here as well. So we got two cruise boats that are in port. Sometimes they leave around 4 o'clock. We'll have to see. All right, we have a private jet heading to Teterboro. This one that came in late earlier. Coming in from Nantucket. We got Delta coming in from Seattle at A321 Neo. This is flight 469. It's quiet now. Logan, if you watch this, oh wow, it's got this guy over here. Got the Star Alliance here, Delta. Oh great, it's heading to Tampa. It's gonna go visit Eric. All right, supposedly vid posters, plane is next to arrive. The 2896 from Punta Cana. Is that what it was? It's behind two Cape Airs. We have Cape Air, then we have the JetBlue. Got this Delta here heading to Charlotte. Hi, Ricky Cruz, you're on JetBlue 2924. Is that coming or going? Let me see, 2924. Just looking at the map here, see if I can find it. Hey Becca, how you doing? Do you work at Logan Airport or just saying hello to us from Logan Airport? Where's that Cape Air? There it is. Coming in from Augusta. Sarah, how you doing? Good afternoon. John, how you doing? All right, let me see. We have another Cape Air coming in. Ooh, I'm getting a good whiff of exhaust fumes from here. Then we have the Delta coming in from Punta Cana. Sorry, JetBlue, A321 flight 2896, which is a little ways away. That's it right there. Gear down, ready to come in. Like I said, we have a Cape Air coming in first. Yeah, Cape Airs are a regional fleet. They go from here to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, places in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. So they're just like a regional airline. But they're king down here. They can stop a A380 from taking off if they're ahead of them, you know? All right, we have the JetBlue 2896 coming in. Oh, Sarah, it's only happiness here, Sarah. Don't get me mad. Yeah, John, it's a beautiful day here today. All right, there's that one landing. JetBlue, we have a Delta heading to Tampa. $737 800. Flight 1439. Getting my bearings all messed up today. There we go. There you go, Vidposter. There's that plane. Hopefully, as the owners of your dog that you're sitting so you can be relieved. Now we have a Gulf Stream coming in from parts unknown. Betsy and Eric, you guys are both crazy. All right, we have the United coming down, heading to Chicago, 737-800. I think this is the Star Alliance one. Yes, it is. Another plane that got me here today. Next coming in is JetBlue. I get the camera right. There we go. Coming in from Santiago de los Caballos. I'm saying that right? Hey, Cece, how you doing? What the heck is going on? Oh, hold on one second, guys. Be right back. Sorry, guys, just had security come up here and check me out, which is perfectly fine. I feel so good with them checking everybody. That way I feel a little more secure up here as well. All right, where are we here with planes? I think we got some planes coming in. We have an American Airlines coming in from Wilmington. This is the one that had to go around earlier. So we have the Alaskan Airlines backing up here in front of us. I'll get that American when it gets a little bit closer. All right, it's close enough. E-175. So is that right? The Pats won? Is that what I'm hearing here? So maybe it's good luck for me to be out here doing some plane spotting while the Pats are playing. Let me see. Cape Air count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 over there in the colony. And we have the sustainability plane over here. They must have ran out of space at one point. I'm not quite sure. That's a cool little plane, though. I like that one. All right, we have a Tradewinds Aviation coming in on 22 left. So they're landing on the takeoff runway. They're just behind the building here right now, I think. I don't see it anywhere. They are landing, though. I did see the plane come down behind the building. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so they're landing way at the end of the runway. We got the Alaska and all the Cape Airs behind it. Sorry, this is the one coming in now. There's a JetBlue coming in. We'll be here in a couple minutes. Was the go around. I'm sorry. Wow, they made them really go around. And behind that we have an American Airlines, and we have Lufthansa coming in an A340, 300. And we got all kinds of chaos going on here. Yeah, I like the small plane. I've seen some videos of people actually taking Cape Airs and doing a stream of, video clips of flying in Cape Airs, and that's kind of, I like those kind of planes. I might go for a ride sometime. All right, so here's the go around, flight 1290, an A220. Sarah, they'll be coming, don't worry. They're all queued up here, ready to go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've sat in the co-pilot seat before on a couple plane rides. That's fun. All right. What's next coming in? We have an American Airlines. What was that I just saw? Oh, I'm not filtered to Boston. I'm like, I see an American Airlines heading to JFK. What's going on here? All right, next coming in, we have American Airlines coming from Dallas-Fort Worth. How you doing, Leo? Good afternoon. Welcome to the fun. All right, I'm all for it. That'd be awesome. Go down to the vineyard for the day, get some lunch, come back. All right, here comes Lufthansa A340. Wheels down, ready to land. And the Bills win. All right. Just about here. Here we go. That is a cool plane. All right, we have Delta coming in now from Amsterdam, an A330-300. Counting down the A300 series here. A400, A330. Maybe we have an A320 next, maybe. We'll see what happens. This is Delta Flight 257. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. That's the best way for me to know you're here. Also have a JetBlue heading to Jacksonville at A320. We'll stick with this big Delta, see how their landing is doing. All right, they made it. Got this Cape here heading to Nantucket. So Sarah, here comes some planes for you. There's a whole bunch of them over here ready to go, heading somewhere. If United Airlines heading to Houston, 737 MAX 9. The wind's dying down. They're not quite making past the bricks here anymore. Get that Alaskan Airlines just headed out of here. It's heading to Seattle. And we have Canadian Airlines. Air Canada heading to Montreal. Still have a JetBlue out here in the sin bin. Glenn, how you doing? Good afternoon. So we have that JetBlue, the international. That's the issue with that one probably. Santiago de los Caballos. I think I said it right. They've been there for just for 10 minutes. It seems a lot longer than that. All right, what's coming in here? We have United Airlines coming in from Denver, an A321neo. And we have a camera going out of focus. There we go. Ethan, how you doing? From Concord, Mass. All right. Another local yokel. Hey, Glenn, no problem. It looks like it was delivered. Who knows what happens? But you'll be all set. Yeah, this is just a little quieter today, which is, it's fine. It's a Sunday. Just enjoying being here. Beautiful weather. All right, next to come in is JetBlue coming in from Reagan, an A220. Oh, we got Lufthansa passing in review here. That's just a cool plane. Is that JetBlue from Reagan, A220. The Logan Lagoon here looking beautiful as always. All right, Sarah asked for it. A bunch of Cape Airs taking off. Another one heading to Nantucket. They're lined up. There's another couple of other Cape Airs that are in front of me here of people walking out to them. So that's how they get out to the planes. Follow the leader. So they'll be there. We get American Airlines 737-800 heading to Chicago. That's lining up on 22 right. Should be coming down the runway anytime now. You guys are awesome. 102 likes. That is so cool. That is awesome. I love it. For a totally unscheduled show. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Here's America. You got a Cape Air coming in from Islip behind it. We'll stick with the American. Losing the focus on it. Can't remember to put the focus on when I do that kind of stuff. All right, focus. Thank you. Let's see, voice command or something. All right, let me see. Looking around, see what's out here. It's just like another semi-quiet day. We got a Cape Air taking off here, heading to Nantucket. So Sarah, here you go. There's another one coming over your head. We got a Delta coming in from Salt Lake City, an A321neo. I give that one an 8. All right, where's that windsock? Now, wind is blowing to the east. So yeah, we're supposed to get a crosswind today. So it's turning now. Sailor Dude, yes, I will be here for the A380s coming in. And just noticed, what is this ship anyways? I don't recognize the symbol there. Got a cruise ship heading out. I don't have my cruise spotting app going right now, but maybe Sailor Dude knows what this one is. Oh, we got a JetBlue. Where'd that go? There it is. Sorry, the cruise ship distracted me. I didn't know what was going on here. All right, they're out of here. We just had a Delta come in from Dallas-Fort Worth, an A220. I have to look real quick, see what both this is. Not only do we do planes, we do cruises as well here. Let me see, where are we? That is... The Allura. It doesn't say whose ship it is, but if you guys know, feel free to throw it in the chat there. All right, next coming in is Delta, an A321 coming from Detroit. All right, we got an A320 heading to Buffalo. JetBlue flight 1115. Super Mario is supposed to be landing here today. I did take off. I did confirm that. Haven't checked on its current status. Heck yeah, go Buffalo. All right. It was taken off. I think it was from Atlanta it took off from. I love these kind of pictures of the plane and the boat in the background. And sailboats and everything out there. That's so cool. Another Cape Air coming in. Oh, that's not a Cape Air. What is that? Not even on the radar. It's a top secret plane. Let me see if I can see what that one was. It was an Embraer Phenom. No information on it. All right, next to arrive, we have a Air Canada coming in from Toronto, an A220-300. Couple planes coming in. Get them in a second here. Get the boat out of the way here. Oh, we have Alaskan Airlines sneaking out at 15. Wasn't even looking at that runway. So they use the 15 sometimes when the winds are right. Usually at nighttime when the bigger planes over in Terminal E are taken off. They'll use the 15 right. It's a less taxiway for them. Yeah, yeah, John, that JetBlue is an international flight, so they're probably waiting for a gate over near Terminal E. And we have a Delta. He's heading to West Palm Beach. All right, next to arrive is Southwest 737-800 coming in from Baltimore on the total opposite side of the airfield. Also have a Delta heading to Kansas City, A220. It's a Kelly Camp special. We have a landing and a takeoff at the same time. Gotta get Kelly back out here sometime. She's been really. I've been busy. She's been super busy. Now we got Air Canada. That heads behind us to where Air Canada's gates are, behind the garage that I'm currently on. I got Southwest there with a cruise ship backdrop. Alright, what do we got coming in next? We have a Delta taking off, heading to Jacksonville. E170, 5847 flight number. Talking like Yoda, talking backwards. 7518. Alright, that JetBlue is finally moving. It's found a home. Alright, next off we have a JetBlue Flight 69 heading to Fort Lauderdale in A321. That looks a lot like that JetBlue. But not exactly. I think this JetBlue is just tricking us. It moved a little bit, not all the way. All right, what we got going on now? We have American Airlines lined up. We have a Delta E175 coming in from JFK. Yeah, we do it all here. We do boat spotting, plane spotting. A couple weeks ago, we had bird spotting. We had a flock of birds flying around all over the place. It was crazy. Now we have whale spotting. Oh, I just heard the whale. Maybe they're saying goodbye to that ship. All right, next taking off is American Airlines E175 heading to St. Louis. There we go. Planes, boats, we got everything over here. There's that jet that came in that has no information on it. N12ML. Must be maybe military. Well, the wind has died down, obviously, because the planes that were earlier were jumping up, making over that structure next to me here. Now they're going through it. All right, looks like I have an American here coming in. An A319 coming from Reagan. Now there's a second cruise ship in the port. I wonder if it's leaving too. And we got a Cape Air, the rainbow flag, livery. Heading to Nantucket. Sarah, tossing it your way. Oh, the alley is empty. Perfect place over here to for all the JetBlue empty gates here. We could park maybe park a Dunkin' Donuts plane there or a Mario plane there. That'd be great. Mario is on the way, I know that for sure. Next to arrive is a JetBlue coming from Jacksonville. A A320, flight 1310. If you guys are enjoying the stream, hit that like button. That's the best way for me to know you're here. Like I said, there's, all the different platforms have options to do the like button, but not all of them have chat options, so feel free to hit that like button. And we got a Delta heading to Cleveland. E170. Eric, we'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your dinner. Just leave. Don't say anything about what you're eating. Whoa, that's a quick bank. Just leave, Eric. Don't say about the food you're cooking and how you're preparing it and how it's so good. Don't say anything about that stuff, okay? Just leave. All right, next taking off to Cape Air, heading to Nantucket. Sarah, here comes another one for you. I know Sarah lives on the flight pattern of these planes heading to Nantucket. The flight track, I should say. All right, tacos tonight, Eric. That's okay. All right. I think you've inspired me to get a burrito or something. There's American Airlines E175 coming in from LaGuardia. Plane just floating. Nice. I think we lost the cruise ship. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Other side of Winthrop. It'll pop out near the construction towers here. We got a Cape Air starting up somewhere. There we go. That's Cape Air right there. Not quite lit up where it's going yet. All right, next to arrive, we have a JetBlue and A320 coming in from Raleigh-Durham, flight 2084. At the merch store, we have loganinflight hoodies. They go from super small to 5X. I got mine getting ready for winter here. I'm sure I'll be standing out here with maybe one or two or three of them on at once. I think it's really cold. I'm more of a layered sweatshirt guy than a heavy jacket. All right, we have Delta 737-800 heading to Fort Lauderdale. Alex, how you doing? From Dublin. All right. Like having the international audience here. That's so cool. Welcome. All right, next to arrive is a JetBlue coming in from Orlando. Plane full of unhappy kids. A320 flight 652. Oh, we got the cruise ship there just passing the other side of Winthrop. All right. Just looking around here to see what's going on. All right, we have a JetBlue coming in, flight 68, coming in from Charleston. We got a big bus beneath us releasing its brakes. Couple nice boats out there. There's a big boat that goes out. There's a big 3 sails on it. Haven't seen it in a couple weeks. Hope everything's okay with it. We got the sailboats, power boats, and we have a couple barges that just float around in circles out there. Actually, that one's moving. That was floating around. Now it's finally moving. Didn't even hear the call for this one. Delta heading to Chicago. All right, they're out of here. Let's do our Cape Air count here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we got a pilot in that one. Is there a pilot in this one too? Movement over there. Pilot right here. Nobody here. We're walking around all these planes. There's something going on out here. Is there possibly maintenance crew? So a lot of activity out there. So you have a Delta coming in from Cincinnati, D175, flight 5780. Get all these non-plane spotting things going on. You got to make sure I keep the plane spotting going. Get the boats out here still. All right, we have a NetJets heading to Bedford, I believe, just south of here. 16 miles. I think Cape Air has a new route that goes there as well. Might be a little bit cheaper than a NetJet. All right, next coming in is Delta from Atlanta, an A321, flight 726. I'm losing it here. What's going on? Oh, no, not that. Michael, how you doing? From Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome. All right, we have an American Airlines heading to LaGuardia, E175. Looks like it's some ATC having some fun there on the channel. have a JetBlue in the alley here, finally. Taking over one of these locations. A Mercedes Blue Coupe. Merci Blue Coupe. Alright, we have Iberia actually heading out to 22. I'll be heading to Madrid in A321neo. We have Etihad heading to 15 right. That's the one that comes up from behind the buildings. That we saw in Alaska Airlines come out earlier, and a Delta heading to Athens earlier. We'll keep an eye out for that runway. Hey Richard, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not sure where the cruise ship is going. Where is it going? Let me see. There it is there. Looks like it's heading north, so it's going, sorry, it's going to Newport, which I believe is it Newport Newport News, possibly. All right, we have Etihad lined up at 15, and we have Iberia on 22 right. I think Iberia maybe have the clearance here. Just waiting to see. One of them is going to be popping out of here somewhere. We'll see which one it is. It's Iberia. Heading to Madrid in A321neo, flight 348. When they use these different runways, they also use different frequencies as well. So we might not always get the call. Oh, I know. There'll be a list when I get home, Chris. All right, Etihad just got a clearance to take off. The 787-900 heading to Abu Dhabi. And hopefully we'll start rolling in a second here. Keep my eye out for it. The Cape Air coming in from Lebanon, New Hampshire. So they will not let Etihad take off with this guy landing on a crossing runway. over. So Sarah, that ship has said it's, oh, 15 right. Even they're confused sometimes. So that's Etihad 15 right. That's the runway that comes out from behind the buildings. Yeah, it can get confusing here when you're using the same runway, then they change it on you. And, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Louise, how you doing? Good afternoon. We're just waiting for Etihad to come out from behind the building here. Should be on the roll. All right. Got all the references going now. All right, it's on the roll. Heading back to Abu Dhabi. All right, we'll see them next time. That's another cool plane to see. I love that one. We used to always tell our kids, if you don't behave, we're going to send you to Abu Dhabi. Because they had no idea what Abu Dhabi was. So, I don't want to go to Abu Dhabi. I want to go to Abu Dhabi. It's a beautiful place. Oh, Chris C., how you doing? I get you confused with the other Chris. Just got off your shift at Logan Airport. Half an hour ago. Oh. Where do you work at Logan? You've had people from ATC here, ground, different operations, Delta, Spirit. Like seeing when everyone's where everyone's from around here. There's a Cape Air coming from Bar Harbor. It's a Tecnam 2012. The Cape Air supposedly had bought a bunch of electric planes. Maybe they still have. I haven't researched it recently. I have to check that out. Because they were going to replace their entire fleet with these electric planes. All right, JetBlue. All right. Oh, yes. Sorry. All right, we got a whole bunch of planes lining up on, getting ready to line up on 2-2. You get Uniteds, a bunch of Uniteds, Deltas, everyone out there, so. Did see a Cape Air, there it is. Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. Floating its way in. Yep, we got two A330s that come in here. I think it's one from Paris. The other one from Rome, potentially. That's pretty cool. All right, look at the menu here, see what's going on. We have Delta coming in from Raleigh-Durham and A220. For JetBlue from San Juan, then we have a couple of an A330-900 coming in from Rome, another one from Athens. So make sure it's not beeping for me. Security again. Nope, that's good. All right, next one in is Delta, an A220 from Raleigh-Durham. And that's being paired with United, heading to Chicago on A321 Neo. I'll stick with the takeoffs. They seem to be a little bit closer. So that was Delta 1022 coming in. And as that Delta just came in, a A220. All right, we now have a plane sense heading to Martha's Vineyard on 2-2. It's already in the air. Yeah, Richard, I've seen those videos people post on social about the waves and everything flying around. No pun intended. All right, we have JetBlue coming in from San Juan. An A220, flight 862. Oh, Det Riggs, 3 months membership. Congratulations. Take me on 22. It'll be fun. Alright, need a cruise ship update. There it is. Way out there. That's probably the top two of the food decks. My favorite places on a cruise ship. Alright, so United Airlines, a 737 MAX 9. I didn't hear why, but it stepped away from taking off. It pulled off to the side. Now I have a Delta taking off to LAX, a 757, flight 318. That's being paired with United Airlines coming in. I see a 737 MAX 9. Get the takeoff first. We can get back to the. Let's do a 757. I gotta get this takeoff. It really depends on the wind. Sometimes you get the sound right when it goes in front of us. Now we're getting it when it's way up in the air already. I got a big Delta over here going around the corner. That's a A330-900. It's going to be heading to Amsterdam. We got Chris here. Loads of planes pushing in the back. But he's moving to a different job, eh? Keep it changing up, you know? Keep it interesting. All right, I see a plane coming in. What is that? So we have a Delta coming in, an A330-900. Coming in from Rome. Is that right? Making sure I got my codes right. Yep, coming in from Rome. We got a Cape Air heading to a Hyannis. There you go, Sarah. Here's another one. All right. Where is the plane from Rome? There we come. Nice landing. I like that one. Another Cape Air heading out of here. This one might be heading to Sarnak Lake, potentially. All right, what we got going on down here now? Let's see. We have JetBlue, flight 811, heading to Chicago. So, Chris, you're just surrounded by planes all day long, huh? I think it's cool, but, you know, after a while, I'm sure it gets to you. All right. Next taking off is a JetBlue heading to Charleston, an A320 flight 2067. And that's being paired with a Cape Air coming in from Augusta. goes through the tower there. It's going to morph, and turn into a JetBlue. Yeah, Chris, I made a nice goulash today for a potluck at church. Always good the next day. All right, now we have a Delta A330-900 heading to Amsterdam, coming down runway 22 right, and a Delta E175 coming in from Reagan. We'll stick with the big guy though. Just real quick, we've been on for about a couple hours now. This is Mike, Logan and Flight, sitting here in Terminal B, parking garage on the top deck, having some fun. It's the sunroof now. Might be the moonroof later on, but I don't think I'll be here that long. Just having some fun here. If you're on here, subscribe, hit the likes, do all those YouTube-y things. The likes are the best. Like, that's the best way for me to know that you're here. Helps others find the channel as well with that whole crazy YouTube algorithm thing. So yeah, just have fun, enjoy this. I hope you're enjoying this view here. I love it here. I wasn't planning on coming out here today, but things happen and this option came up, so I had to grab it. I love it. So yes, we also have a store. You get t-shirts, hats, hoodies, which may be coming in season here pretty soon. Sweatshirts, mugs, all kinds of stuff. So everything in the store there, they're all reasonably priced. You can get a discount code Logan 10. Gotta reset my brain there. Logan 10, you get 10% off your purchase. We have a Discord as well. All these links can be found on the YouTube channel and on loganinflight.com. The Discord has all kinds of different channels in there, from special liveries for the day to aviation off topic, but aviation related, plane spotting, pictures you can do, some chats, all kinds of stuff. I put links to the streams on there as well. So just fun. And that's what it's all about, just having fun. So do all those YouTube-y things. We get memberships here, super chats, super stickers, all that kind of stuff. If you get a YouTube stream, it's required to have all that, I guess. So, yep, just going to get back to the planes now. But yeah, feel free, enjoy yourself, sit back, relax, have fun, eat some popcorn. This can be like a live movie, you know, just planes taking off and landing, and it can be hypnotic, therapeutic, all the above. For me, it's very therapeutic. This is just something I love to do, and it relaxes me. After a stressful week at work or something, to come out here, it's just a lot of fun. All right, that United Airlines flight still hasn't made it to the runway. It's still sitting off to the side. It was lined up at one point. That Delta we just saw go by is heading to Rome. An A330-900. Got a plane just came out of nowhere here. Doesn't say where it's going, but I think it's Tradewind Aviations, I believe it is. Oh, we also have Condor. Green Island livery. That'll be taken off too. So that's pretty cool. Got some nice colors in front of us here. We have an American Airlines coming in from Charlotte. An A321. Flight 1121. Chris, I hear you. I'm not ready for winter yet either. But I don't know. Winter, you can put layers on. You can only take so many layers off in the summertime when you're outside. Before legal issues get involved. All right, that United is moving now. Not sure where it's going. We'll see what happens to it. We have next takeoff will be a worldwide jet charter heading to Iceland. A Hawker 850. We have an Alaskan Airlines coming in. From Portland, 737-900. That'll be parking right in front of us. So the wind is blowing across the runway, like right into the side of that Alaskan plane from where we're looking at it. So there is a little bit of a crosswind. It's not that bad. Sorry, Cape Air, where is it? There it is. Cape Air heading to parts unknown. Friday night we had a Cape Air here that they didn't allow to park here. They had to fly to Hyannis because there was no room here for them to park overnight. It's another cruise ship out there. I'm not sure if that's the same one. No, that's heading south. Oh no, that's is it Graves Lighthouse? Is that what that is? Way out there. All right, Louise, who is our simulator expert, likes to post things out there, which is really cool. All right, we have Delta coming in from Athens, an A330-900. And we have Chris gifting 10 memberships. Chris, as always, thank you for the support. That is so cool. We get this landing here, and we'll see who got the memberships here. That's so awesome. All right, let's see who got these memberships here. We got the Nettie, Elk, Jet Set, Anko, Kenneth, Patrick, Cheryl O, Smoked Pork Chop. Oh, you're killing me. Florian, Stewart. Awesome, you guys all got gifted memberships from Chris. That's a 1-month membership. And you guys can thank Chris. That is so cool. Chris, thank you so much for the support and giving everyone a chance to get those memberships. That's so cool. We got United here heading to San Francisco. 737 MAX 9. Must be fully loaded too. It's full of memberships. It's not going to make it up over the brick. Thank you so much, Chris. That is awesome. And thanks everyone that got one. That's so cool. Congratulations. All right, next taking off, we have a Porter heading to Ottawa. This is another fun plane here. Oh, we got Sarah gifting $5. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's so cool. Thank you so much for the support. That's awesome. I love it. All right, we have an American Airlines coming in here. If I can get it on camera. A321neo coming in from Phoenix. Yeah, thank you guys for the support. That is so cool. You guys know the parking fees here and stuff, and travel to get here. I don't exactly live off property, but thank you so much. All right, we have a Delta here heading to Rome in A330-900, flight 112. I haven't looked at the radar yet. I'm not sure where the A380s are. Can't be too far away. There we go. We got Lufthansa over near Portland, Maine. So Lufthansa A380. And British Airways, I'm not sure if that was canceled or not. I don't see it on the radar here. Oh, there it is. Nope. British Airways is over Bangor, Maine. So they're both coming in still. All right. All right, next to arrive is a Delta coming in from LaGuardia, an E175. Oh, we have a Condor heading back to Frankfurt. Green Island livery, flight 2039, A330-900. I love that view. I'm not even touching the camera now. It's just that's what it's doing on its own. I love that. Yeah, you gotta love Condor. That's really cool. They stopped coming here eventually. Whenever the need is less, I guess. But we'll see when that happens. I haven't seen any reports yet on when they're gonna stop. We have Delta E175. Coming in from Milwaukee. Flight 5614. And there are a bunch of planes lined up for takeoff. Yeah, the Condor paint schemes are pretty cool. I'm a green blue myself. Those are my favorite ones. I've watched other streams where they've actually been at Frankfurt, Condor headquarters, or wherever that is. Trying to get out of here. It's so far away. It's tough to keep it in frame here. All right, here's that Alaskan Airlines that landed not too long ago from Portland. They're parking right here in front of us. All right, Matt can confirm that Lufthansa and Delta Condor way. All right. We have a Delta coming in from San Juan, A321neo. Yeah, the red Condor, all the different color Condors. Is there a pink one too? Is that am I correct in saying that? All right, there's Alaska going to be right here in front of us. And passing in review, we have Delta. This came in from Athens. I also have an American Airlines 737-800. My favorite flight, flight 1776, heading to Philadelphia. There we go, 1776. You can hear the fife and drum as it takes off. All right, next to arrive, we have a plane. What is this plane? American Airlines, Flight 12, coming in from LAX. And also a Cape Air taking off, heading to Saranac Lake. There we go. It goes around it somewhere. All right, Sarah, this plane is not heading to you. Should do a sharp bank to the right pretty soon. So taking a right turn out of here to New York. All right, next taking off is a small plane. A Hawker heading to potentially Charlottesville. That's where it came from, so that's where we assume it's going. Anyone have any updates on Mario? All right, here's United Airlines coming in from Newark, 737. Max 8, and we just got a wicked wind burst here. All right, let me check the radar real quick, see what's going on here. We got Lufthansa over the off Portsmouth, New Hampshire, off the coast. Got a whole bunch of planes coming in. It's quiet all of a sudden. Not really super quiet, but nothing big happening now. We do have a Cape Air here heading to Rockland. Mario hasn't moved yet. Still on the ground in Atlanta. Come on. That can't be right. Been coming here hoping to see Mario or Dunks or something. And Mario is disappointing me. All right, next to arrive is a Delta A321neo coming in from Atlanta. And that's being paired with a Delta A321 heading to Detroit. Delta going out is flight 1432. And the one coming in is flight 2595. Looks like with the departure. Alex, I might be here for the Lingus. I'm not sure yet. See how the weather holds out here. It's a horrible looking day. No, I have to go pick up my daughter, so I'm going to time things out accordingly. But that may be, if it stays on schedule, I should get it. Here is ITA heading to Rome. Flight 615. love the blue on that plane. That's so cool. And if you like the blue on that plane, hit that like button. If you haven't hit it already, hit the likes and let me know that you're here. That's the best way to do it. All right, that was ITA heading to Rome. I see its landing gear coming back up. Or was that just me? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, okay. Some reason I thought I saw its landing gear coming out. I'm tired. Must be seeing things. All right, next to take off will be an American Airlines heading to Cincinnati. And next to arrive is a Delta coming in from Denver, an A321neo. That's still a couple miles away. That should be here shortly. I see no cruise ships out there right now. So the waterfront is a little bit quiet. This is the first time I've seen the Cape Air on this side. Must have had maintenance or something going on. All right, did my radio die? What's going on here? No, radio's still good. Just silence. So here's that Delta coming in, flight 499 from Denver. Yeah, I gotta do a show from that Bayswater Street again. Basically, these planes are flying right over it, and you get the full sound of takeoffs, which is really cool. All right, American Airlines E175 heading to, I said it was Cincinnati. Cincinnati. That should be heading down the runway now. Svetlana, oh, you missed it. We already had a cruise ship go out. For those who don't know, Svetlana is our cruise director. Pierre, have a good evening, a good week. Thanks for joining in here, having some fun with us. Kia, how you doing? Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying this. It's what it's all about, just having some fun. We get Delta 757 coming in from Detroit. Oh, look at Sarah getting all fancy. Au revoir. No. See you later, Pierre. It's flight 8879. They also have a Delta E175 heading to JFK. I'm getting some strong gusty winds from my back. So they're hitting these planes as a strong crosswind. All right, we have et al. Lined up on 22 right. To take off at 787 heading to Tel Aviv. And we have American Airlines and A321 coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Let's look at the et al. Sam, it's kicking up again. It seems quiet, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost like 5 planes getting ready to take off. Bunch of planes coming in. Whoa, what is that coming in right now? American Airlines. We have Lufthansa off the coast of Gloucester right now, the A380. So we have this American Airlines coming from Philadelphia, flight 3073, and it's totally off the screen. There it is. We have American heading to Newark, flight 1606, 737-900. Also have a Tecnam 2012 coming in. Oh, that's right, not a Tecnam 2012. What is that? Pilatus coming in from Morristown. Lufthansa is out there hovering around somewhere. The king is on the way. Last we saw him was off the coast of Gloucester, checking out the fishing harbor. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are calling from. Glad you could find the stream and hope you're enjoying. All right, what's coming in now? Let's see. We have a Southwest coming in from Denver, a 737. And that's being paired with American Airlines taking off, heading to, I'm guessing, Dallas-Fort Worth. A321. And we got another cruise ship going out. Got a look at that too on the way by. Svetlana, you didn't tell me another cruise ship was going out. Come on. There we go. Another cruise ship. Royal Caribbean. I forget the name of this one. I don't know if I can see it from here. Brilliance of the Sea. Pretty cool. But real quick, we got a Southwest coming in. There's been very few Southwests today. Gotta get this. Coming in from Denver at 737. I think one of the best pictures I've taken on this was A380 coming in from landing on 3-3 and it came in over a cruise ship. That was so cool. All right, let's get this cruise spotting out of the way here. Yeah, Svetlana is our cruise director. Dun, dun, yeah, da, 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 da. Also have Avianca Star Alliance livery. Huh. Heading to San Salvador. We have a whale, but we have this one taken off. So I'm keeping this right here. Keeping the whales at bay. All right. We have Alaskan Airlines coming in from Seattle, 737-900. I'll be parking right in front of us. I think literally right in front of us. And we got another Sarah special. Cape Air heading to Hyannis. I'm not sure if Sarah will see this one. Sarah, thank you so much. And the parking here, you know, the prices have gone up. And just keeping positive. That's all we can do is keep positive. Thank you so much, Sarah. It's so cool. And you've been here. You've been on the show. You know what's going on here. It's just a fun time. It's great. And thank you for the support. That is so cool. And everyone that's done support tonight, it's so cool. Helps out a lot. Keeps me coming out here. Keeps me being able to afford to come out here. So cool. Thank you guys so much. All right, we have a plane. Nothing on the radar. It's a Gulfstream. Nothing on the radar on this one. Yes, Sarah, thank you so much. That is so cool. I just saw something. Let's see if this is what I saw. I did see the Lufthansa. A380 Lufthansa. There it is. Way out there. We'll get that when it comes back. First we got a Southwest coming in from Chicago Midway. Alright, so we got going on here now. We got that Lufthansa. How far away was that? That was turning at about 22 miles away. Alright, what we got here? Oh, it's Swiss Airlines. Heading to Zurich. All right. So does JetBlue come in here? Got my radar all messed up here. Coming in from JFK, an A220. Let me check out what's this plane coming in next. We have Delta coming in from Reagan, an E170. Where is it? Next to the light there. Let me see what we got taken off next. think we have American Airlines on 22 right. I'm not sure about that. There's a Delta. That's a Delta coming from Edinburgh. And there's the A380 with its gear already down. Or coming down right now. That's third for arrival. But first we have Delta coming in from Reagan. I love getting that picture of the A380 far away. Also got an Alaskan Airlines pulling in right here in front of us. Joshua, how you doing? Let me see. Yeah, Alex, we saw that. Just had a bunch of things go through here. Moved all my stuff around. All right, so here's that Alaskan Airlines just pulled in front of us here. Next to arrive, we have Delta from Edinburgh, Scotland, 767-300, flight 123. 123, how easy can it be? Cars and Aviation, how you doing? Good evening, afternoon, pre-evening. All right, they are here. I love Lufthansa A380. Save this a little bit between flights, the takeoffs here. The 1081's a JetBlue A220 heading to Richmond. Yeah, there's a crosswind on this too, so it should be an interesting landing. It should be fine. Just I see a little crab action going on. Yeah, JetBlue will get the rotation out of this guy, then head back to Lufthansa. No, Lufthansa's too close. I gotta get Lufthansa. Sorry. The king has arrived. All right, they made it. We'll go down to the end of the runway, and they'll do a UE and pass in front of us. Hopefully not in the sin bin. We have a Delta A, I think the A321 Neo. Heading to San Francisco. So Lufthansa is down past the end of the runway here, but it will be back. That's cool. We still have the British Airways coming in. That's wasn't too far behind. Actually, where is it? It's on the downwind. I don't see it. It's off the coast of Salem right now, which is not too far from where we're looking at, but I can't see it. It's got to be up there somewhere. It will be here soon. Corey, how you doing? Good afternoon, good evening. Glad you found us here. Here is American Airlines taking off on 22 left, heading to Phoenix. And an A321neo. We got the cruise ship there under construction. All right, next taking off, we should have a Delta heading to LaGuardia and E-175. And Lufthansa's made it to the end of the runway. It's turned around and it's heading back. And the taxiway. I think it's taxiway November down there too. Could be Mike. And here's American Airlines coming in from Louisville. E-175. Well, Pierre is gone, but we have Air France heading out, getting ready to head out there. We have a JetBlue heading to Reagan, an A220. The windsock real quick. I thought so. The wind is going to the north now, so these planes are taking off much easier. There we go. Lufthansa and a cruise ship. It's got that pole in the way. That's a problem. Deutschland. That's cool. We're going to Cape Air here, heading to Lebanon. It's like a mosquito on that Lufthansa. Mark, how you doing? Good evening. Good afternoon, whatever you want to call it. You just missed it, Eric. It was great. Spectacular landing. The king has arrived. We got a United Airlines heading to Denver, an A321neo. British Airways should be somewhere now. I might get both of them on, both of those guys out here. All right, next to arrive we have United Airlines, A321neo coming in from Chicago. And Lufthansa is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so in line. I'll have to check it out. I got American Airlines heading to JFK. E175. All right, let me see if I can find this Lufthansa. We have Japan Airlines, we have a Cape Air, Japan Airlines, and then Lufthansa. Let me see. Who's this one? We got that's Japan Airlines. And Lufthansa's behind it somewhere, but I don't see it. Get some birds. All right, Lufthansa has got a home, so that's the King is going to find its throne first before British Airways. There's British Airways. I can see it now. And there's Lufthansa going behind the equipment. We have Japan Airlines is next to arrive, I believe. Yep. And if I look to the back, to the left a little bit, we have British Airways. Right, there it is. And that will be here shortly. Probably putting its wheels down any second now. I love seeing it that far away and just seeing the action happen. We'll get we got Japan Airlines coming in. All right, they made it here successfully. They have American Airlines and A319 heading to Reagan, flight 2144. And then we'll get back to the British Airways, A380. Yeah, so we got Air France taking off next. We'll get that one. We'll keep it on Speedbird. So this one's supposed to land about 5:15, and Lufthansa's supposed to land about now. So they sort of switched spots today. Gia, thanks for joining. Hope you had some fun here. All right, Air France. See you later. And now we have British Airways King A380 coming in from London Heathrow. All right, they made it. Cool. The second king has arrived. All right, they'll do the same thing as Lufthansa at the end of the runway. Turn around and come back down here. We got JetBlue here looking to make some noise at A220. See if they start it up or not. All right, there's the engine. Ah, close enough. We'll get the whales out there. Next taking off is a Delta heading to Raleigh-Durham at A220. Oh, we got a whale attack. Oh. All right. We got Japan Airlines passing in review here. Getting a little nice out here with the lights. Wow, we're at 195 likes. Hit that like button. We're almost at 200. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is so cool. If you hadn't hit the like button, go for it. Smash that button. So just real quick, my name is Mike. If you're just joining us, this is Loganinflight here on the sunset deck of Terminal B parking garage. Having some fun here. We have, oh wait a minute, I gotta get these planes here. So feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. Turn on notifications, that's the best way you'll find me. Like today was a very impromptu show. Even the mods didn't know about this. I just sort of got in my car and drove here. So that's the best way you'll find out when things are gonna come on. I try to post things as soon as I can, but it doesn't always happen. So feel free. What else we got here? We have a Discord site. You can join Discords to have some fun between the fun here. Posting pictures, live chats. We posting the special liveries that are here, different days of the week. So if you're interested in all that stuff, the Discord is great. During air show season, it was Chris, a couple others would post in different air shows that are going on. They're being live streamed from all around the world. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, just a lot of fun going on in the chat. In the Discord chat, so that's great out there. The store, and what else we got here? All these links can be found on YouTube channel or loganinflight.com. So feel free. If you go to the store, like for shirts and hats and stuff, there's a discount code of Logan10 to get you 10% off your entire purchase, and you can have fun with that. Wear your Loganinflight t-shirts while you're watching the show. We got hoodies and all that kind of stuff. We also have memberships, so you can do super chats and super stickers and all those YouTube-y things. So yeah, all kinds of just fun here. All what YouTube is basically doing around here is basically allowing streamers to bring you guys this content so you can watch it from the comfort of your home, tablet, wherever you are, TV. A lot of people, amazing, 50% of the people that watch this stream watch it on a TV. So it's crazy, but it's so cool. All right, we have Scandinavian Airlines, an A330-300, heading back to Copenhagen. And I know all these devices you can hit the like button too, which is great. Not all of them you can chat on, but all of them you can hit that like button. All right, they're out of here. We have another Alaskan coming in. Coming in from San Diego. Not sure where that's going to be parking. They said balloons. For the ATC, they're talking about. I think they're talking about balloons. I don't see them, but hey, doesn't mean everyone else can't see them in the world here. So Alaskan Airlines, Alaskan Airlines usually parks right here. Sometimes they use different gates around here. So let's see what happens. They might use that gate between the last Alaska there and that Southwest. So we're holding up the takeoff for balloon issues. We have a little race going on here. All right, we got JetBlue coming in from Cancun, an A321. And we got Winthrop, a new member of Loganinflight. Welcome to the fun. Yeah, I don't see any balloons. I can't see the end of the runway, but probably blowing over from Castle Island. All right, what do we got going on here? Let's see. We have a balloon. I don't know what you want to call it. A balloon shutdown. I'm seeing balloons out there. I don't know. I think they're just seeing things. All right, next to arrive is a invisible jet coming from the Nantucket. Says the citation with no information about it. About to get eaten up by British Airways. Yum, 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 yum. So that WestJet is closer to us than that British Airways, and that's a 737 MAX 8. So that should appear bigger since it is closer. All right, British Airways is on the roll here. Must have a place to live. Yeah, still talking about the balloon shutdown here. Catastrophe. I don't see one, though. We got Porter coming in from Ottawa. Alright, we got a A321neo passing next to British Airways there. Hey Liam, how you doing? Let me know if you need any information. That was cool. You came up here yesterday, or Friday night. I don't even know what day it is anymore. That was really cool. All right, we have American Airlines coming in, a 737-800, coming in from Charlotte. Saying the Mylar balloon is over there somewhere, off the right wing. So is that it right there? Is that the balloon? The dreaded balloon right there, peeking out behind Alaska? It could be, I'm not sure. Can't really tell. That's stopping everything. Someone dropped their balloon from a party or something, and we have ground stop here. Liam, that's so cool. That's neat. So it looks like got that balloon there. It almost looks like a Spider-Man mask peeking up behind Alaskan Airlines. So that's the reason for the ground stop right now. All right, we have Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. Special rainbow livery, rainbow flag livery. All right, letting planes take off now that we know where the Mylar balloon is. That's the windsock. Sorry, that's not the balloon, that's the windsock. So confusing around here. All right, we have Delta taking off to Milan. A330-900. All right. Oh, we got Spirit Airlines landing over here from in Charlotte. Mallory, welcome to the fun. Enjoy. All right. I got a whole bunch of planes lined up for landing. We have United Airlines coming in at 737 MAX 9. Coming in from LAX. Got the ground crew down here where Alaska's going to park, I think, looking for them. Like, where are they? Alaska's pretty much not moving until the dreaded balloon is out of the way. That's Spirit. Regular Spirit, not Spirit Scratches. Regular Spirit coming in. Thought this was lights down here, but it's just the reflection of the sun. All right, next taking off, we have JetBlue heading to Orlando at A321. Flight 451. Got a little golden hour action going on now. We have Delta coming in at E170, coming in from Charlotte. Oops, I missed it. So they're still holding the planes down here. The planes are not. You got the Alaskan plane on the taxiway. You have a couple other planes down here. They're not really letting them move until the balloon is clear. We have JetBlue and A220 heading to the land of Betsy and Eric, heading to Tampa. We got a JetBlue A321. It may not be a Logan whale sound. We'll see what happens. Next taking off is Delta, an A321 Neo, heading to San Diego. Now we got a Southwest coming in. Coming from Baltimore, 737, straight up. Just saw that second cruise ship. There it is. Not that Royal Caribbean. That's the Royal Caribbean one that left a little bit earlier. I don't know if Svetlana is still on here, but she's our cruise director. Now we got a whole bunch of planes lined up, ready to get out of here. I think Balloon Gate may be over, I'm not sure. Or unless they're waiting for one of these Alaskan Airlines to back out of here. We have two Alaskan Airlines sitting here. And we got one sitting out here that had the balloon off its wing. All the other planes are coming in different taxiways now, so we'll see what happens. Balloon Gate may be over. All right, next to arrive, we have Delta 5841 E175 coming in from Newark. Thanks, Frank. Get the chat. It's not popping up here. What's going on? There it is. Thank you, Frank. It is a beautiful night here tonight. Loving it. Oh, we got a Canadian. Heading to Toronto, A220. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I'll be here at 7:20. Hopefully, I am. Just waiting for a signal. Waiting for the bad signal. Maybe they'll leave early. All right, we have Delta lined up for 22 right. E175 heading to Pittsburgh, 5638. Oh, what's that? Is that Delta heading to Pittsburgh? And behind is American Airlines coming in from Indianapolis. Getting that nice golden hour. I've seen this plane a couple times tonight. Now the Technum 2012 taking off on 22 right, heading to parts unknown. Cape Air. To Iceland, New York. Now we get the Spirit here in the alley. Next taking off is Delta and A321neo heading to Las Vegas. Flight 373. Right next to arrive, we have American Airlines and A319, flight 1421, coming in from Reagan. Guess I'm hearing a little bit about frame stuttering and stuff. Whenever those Spirit Airlines land here and park in front of us, there's always an internet issue. Yeah, Delta A330 here being sent over to the gates for loading back up. All right, next to arrive, we have a Southwest coming in from St. Louis. But first, we have Delta taking off, heading to Atlanta, and A321. And from St. Louis. So look at the construction out there. They've been working, I think they're literally working night and day on that stuff. So much going on out there. All right, next taking off is a Cape Air Cessna 402 heading to Augusta. It's probably already in the air. There it is. Right over the garage. Oh, what's that? And we have the moon. Where'd that come from? All right, what's going on here now? Man, I don't know what happened. That balloon fiasco caused issues. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 13 planes waiting to get out of here. All right, sorry guys, here we're getting some stuttering going on here. Not sure why. Everything seems to be going well. Like I said, when these Spirit Airlines planes come in, the Wi-Fi goes wacko. All right, next to arrive, we have JetBlue, an A220 coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Good thing is I'm recording this stuff separately, and I will post it on the channel without stutter. Yep, looking nice out here tonight. All right. Next taking off is Delta and A220, heading to Austin, Texas. Oh, that Alaskan Airlines is still out there. I think the second one there is about to back up. All the lights are going. Get the ground crew out there as well, so get them out of the way. We have a Delta E-175 heading to LaGuardia. And that's being paired with a Delta coming in from LaGuardia, E-175. This one's backing out finally, making room for the next one. How's everyone doing? You guys are all still here. That's good. Might be reports of stuttering still. I do record this separately, if you hear what I'm saying right now. And I'll post it back up on the site without stuttering. Just straight download to my computer. So let me just check what's going on. KLM's coming in. We get that coming in. But I have a hard stop tonight. I'm looking, I think the Lufthansa A340 might be the last plane taking off that I'll get. It's just about turning the corner, but it's about maybe 8 in line. So that'll be my last plane taking off. But having a great time. Hit the likes if you can. Subscribe. We have the store. All these links can be found on the YouTube channel. Can also be found at loganinflight.com. And we have the Discord. All the fun stuff. So hit the likes, subscribe. Notifications is the best. Today was a very impromptu show. So notifications would have popped up today showing that I came out here because I really didn't figure it out until I hopped in my car and left and came here. So, all right, when I get this KLM coming in and get some, but still a bunch more planes. Still a bunch more planes. All right, got KLM coming in. Where is it? You're coming here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. There you are, KLM coming in from Amsterdam. Ooh, that was a bang. You give that one a 5 on the landing. That came out hard in the rear landing gear. I have American Airlines on A321 heading to Charlotte. What we got going on now? Next taking off, we have a JetBlue heading to San Francisco, an A321, flight 6733. Okay, KLM, they're just passing in review, waiting for this plane to take off. I think they're letting the planes cross the runways here to get out of here. Once they're clear, they'll give clearance to that JetBlue. Next to arrive was a JetBlue coming in from New Orleans, Louis Armstrong International Airport. It's a special livery. JetBlue Vacation. JetBlue Vacation livery. Aviation, how you doing? What's up? Lance, how you doing? Yep, KLM just came in here. I love the blue on that as well. We got a JetBlue A321 heading to San Francisco. And that KLM will pass in front of us. All right, where was I here? All right. All right, we got a Porter heading out over here now. And we have a Cessna, Cape Air. If I can find it. There it is. Heading to Bar Harbor. We got a United Airlines, an A319 coming in from Newark. Walter, how you doing? Good evening. Got that KLM out here still, that blue. Really nice looking blue. All right, what we got going on here now? Next takeoff is a Delta heading to Cincinnati in E175. I'll be out here in a second. Come on, don't make a liar out of me, Delta. We also have an arrival coming in, a JetBlue A220 coming from Philadelphia. Flight 560. Chris, we'll see you later. See you next time. Have a great night. All right, they made it. Trying to work my focus here, make sure everything's focused in right. There we go. All right, we have a Delta heading Cincinnati. Nice clouds down there. I didn't even see those before. We have this Alaskan finally coming in. This was part of the balloon gate earlier. We also have KLM passing in review. Also got a Delta heading to Minneapolis. A321. All right, next takeoff lined up is a NetJets heading to, we'll say LaGuardia. Doesn't say where it's going, but we'll say LaGuardia. Get the JetBlue there, off the runway. That's destined to go to London Heathrow. Unless we have some kind of issue going on. Or could be lining up on 22 left instead. That's the taxiway they use down there to load up both sides. All right, 15 right. All right, we have Alaskan Airlines heading to San Diego, lining up on 15 right. Behind that, we have Emirates, which doesn't leave usually until 11 o'clock at night. So I'm not sure what's up with that. All right, here comes the exec jet. It's a NetJet heading to LaGuardia. This Emirates that's moving right now does not move, like it literally doesn't move until 11 o'clock at night usually. So I'm really interested to see what's going on with that. Oh, we have Spirit landing coming in from Columbus. A321. I'll be parking right next to us. And now we have Alaskan Airlines taking off on 15 right. They'll be coming out from behind the buildings. Should be on the move now any second. What's going on with these Cape Airs here? We got people lined up to get out of here on that Cape Air. Huh. All right. We have Alaskan Airlines any second now. There we go. Heading to San Diego. All right, next taking off is JetBlue heading to Tampa. That's being paired with Aer Lingus, an A330 coming in from Dublin. We'll get the Lingus. Sorry, Tampa. Irish has beat you out this time. Should get a split screen going. Heard them say Lufthansa. Oh, 423. That's it. So here goes Lufthansa, the A340. They're clearing to take off. I did say that was going to be my last plane, but I'm really curious about this Emirates that's taxiing around back there. Color me intrigued. I might have to stay here for a couple more minutes. There he is, a tail fin. Wow, you can see that a mile away. Literally. All right. We got JetBlue coming in from San Francisco. We got Air Portugal lining up takeoff. I don't see Mario anywhere close here, unless someone can tell me otherwise. We just had Copa Airlines too. I didn't even coming in from Panama City. The Air Portugal sort of took precedence on that one. We have a Cessna 402 heading to Nantucket. That Aer Lingus. Also have Spirit scratches coming in here. All right. So we should lose Wi-Fi again pretty soon too, because of all the signals that happen here with these guys. All right, we got Emirates. Looks like it's on the roll. I'm not sure what's going on here. Hey, how you doing, man? right, 1 second, guys. Let me see what's going on. We got confirmation that Emirates is probably not taking off. And let me see. All right. We get the next takeoff here. See what we got here. American Airlines. Oh, nice. I get to American Airlines, heading to Philadelphia. A319, flight 3073. Let me get some focus here. Where am I? So the Dunk's plane, I think, is coming here later on tonight. It was delayed on its takeoff, so it's not coming in until later on, I don't believe. Let me just check. I have to get going. That's one thing. So let me check to see if I can find where the Dunk's plane is. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. All right, we have I don't even see it on the radar here yet where it is. Oh, wait a minute, literally. It just took off from West Palm Beach. So that will be here tonight. I'm supposed to be here at 7:40, but it just took off 2 hours late, so it's not going to get here anytime soon. All right, so Dunks will be here tonight, but it's going to be here late tonight. All right, guys. Hate to do this, but I do have to get going, pick up my daughter. Thank you guys for hopping in here on a very impromptu show. Having some fun here tonight. I will probably be on again sometime this week. Some night I'll come out here. I'll try and announce a little bit earlier so you guys know what's going to happen. Not like tonight, which is, like I said, for me, even very impromptu. So, have a great week, everybody. Enjoy yourself. And we'll see you next time. Latest will be on Friday. Maybe earlier, we'll see. All right, guys. Let me sign you off with the little exit music we have here. And we will see you next time. Bye. Doesn't seem to be working. We'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.